Before we get into the video, make sure you like, comment, share, and make sure that you subscribe for more videos of technology, AIs, machine learning, deep learning, deepfake, all of the stuff that had to deal with technology and learning how to code too at the same time. Okay, now let's get into it. But before, help us get to around 1,000 subscribers so we can actually start doing mini giveaways for you guys so you can actually win stuff and not actually have to sit down and watch videos and not actually get nothing out of it. So let's get into the video. What is AI? AI is the simulation of human intelligence through machines. For simpler words, AI is a machine with human intelligence capable of doing human things without humans. It's kind of scary knowing that machines is going to start being like humans, moving, talking, thinking, laughing, and all the usual things a human do in their life. Let's take in the fact that a machine being able to be capable with human emotions and able to help a person with their feelings is kind of cool, honestly. But then, and you don't have to actually portray one feeling to them, and they're able to identify or detect what type of emotion you're going through, or just be able to be there for you without you having to ask them to be there for you, and they're able to be that type of companion. And honestly, that's not here yet. That's further down the road. That is something that's portrayed in the human mind. It's just like an imagination right now, but we're kind of getting there. Okay, we're kind of getting there. As of right now, we're trying to get machines to do basic things like move boxes, detect which person is a kid, elder, mother, father, everything in between. Now the big question is, what will happen to human interactions? Let's go to the movie. I heard they got it in the theaters. Or what time will the party start? Or when are we going to their house for the hangout? Well, the answer to that is I don't know. I guess we had to find out when those years come upon us. But don't let the disadvantage be on your mind. Think about the advantages. Like AIs being able to help humans detect illnesses and viruses that we haven't even that we won't know until we actually do testing them. Be able to figure out a cure or be able to fix a problem for humans just that simple, like just that fast. With all the knowledge that's on the internet and they're able to access that, but also think like a human, and they're able to figure out the actual solution to the problem is beyond imagination. They're able to help us out with hard situations, hard problems, just like that without doing multiple tests is an advantage. Like imagine you're going to the hospital. The hospital is telling you we had to do multiple tests on you, but then you go to a different hospital and they're saying, okay, we're going to let this AI detect what virus you have or what illness you got. And the next day you're all cured and you're all good because you actually got the cure. You was in the hospital just for a day and that AI helped you out and getting back into your life. Just like that. See, even though you get these movies that talk about how AIs and we're going to have a revolution with them because they're going to start developing consciousness as a human, I won't say it's far-fetched, but it could actually happen, but we won't know. It's just something that popped up in the human mind, and it's just like an imagination. But imagine just having a world where you're able to walk around and see actual humans interact with machines throughout the everyday world. You're walking around and you see AIs communicating and helping out humans every day, lowering down the death rates of humans, and it's more safer in the world. And you don't have a rough life. You're living the best life just because AIs are out there helping us each and every day. Like, don't think about the war and revolution and AI developing a consciousness and they don't need humans in their developing by themselves. Don't think about the disadvantage. Think about the advantages that we would have if AIs started to actually be or start becoming like us. Like, think of the advantages to it. Like, you won't actually have to walk around in a life where you know that we still doing a whole bunch of tests, or that you're walking around and there's diseases out there that people don't know about yet, but then sooner or later we're going to get it and we have to wait like a year or two for a cure. Like, imagine the advantage that we will have for AI. Now, are we in the stage, or are we in a state where we're able to have AIs in professional fields like doctors or police officers, anything like that? Not yet, but sooner or later we will be. We will be. Now, just think about a world where you have your own personal AI and your AI does everything that you want it to do. Like, it follows your command. It cleans the dishes that you want it to clean. It does everything that you say, and you don't have to do nothing. Like, it is able to be there for you when you need it. Like, it's able to act like a human, even though it's an AI. Like, an AI being able to do something for you and able to go out there and work for you to actually get money for yourself. Like, you don't have to actually, maybe sooner or later the AIs are able to actually go out there, work for you without you actually going out there to work. Like, honestly, that would be a amazing things for people. But what about the price of AI? Like, will there be AIs for people who have low income jobs? Will people be able to actually have AIs? Will everybody have an AI in the future? I don't know. I mean, at the beginning, probably it's gonna cost a lot, but honestly, probably when the future starts to set in and the AI era starts to come in, we might all have AIs. Honestly, right now, we do already have an AI. Now, it's Alexa, Siri. Those are AIs, but those are assistants. Though they assist you when you have a question or you need something to actually, happen. Like, they're there for you. Now, those are AIs right now, but people imagine AIs as humans, or they imagine AIs as robots walking around every day with a life. Like, that's what people imagine, it's those AIs. Now, honestly, I believe that they're gonna come soon, and no matter what, you gotta be ahead of the curve. Like, you actually have to be ahead of the curve and ready for it. Now, don't always think that's a bad thing to actually have an AI, but always think AIs aren't really that bad, because they're able to help us out in everyday situations that probably will take a long time to actually figure out an answer to. Now, honestly, I hope you actually understand what AI is and how it can be beneficial to an actual human. And on top of that, I'm not saying that you should actually think of AI are always going to be good, but I'm not saying that AIs aren't good. I'm trying to portray that even though there might be disadvantages to AIs, they're always going to have an advantages to robots too, to AIs and technology. So that's all I gotta say, and I see you in the next video. Stay tuned. I see you in the next one. Later.